Well, it's hard to see, but in the middle of the frame there's an unmarked police vehicle, and he was just passed by a pickup truck. And I told the guy, do not turn left. Because, you know, you feel kind of like camaraderie with professional guys, even though they're a pickup truck, but they were pulling a step deck trailer. And that guy, because I saw him before here, it's a gray pickup truck. It looks like a Ford F-150, and he just has his safety vest. And he was standing with, you know, his arms on his, folded on his chest, kind of like skeptical. But now he saw that people are not stupid, you know, they see him there. But I don't understand. It's like they do this on purpose. Okay, one pickup truck is turning. Which way is he gonna go? Right or left? Like, when I'm in a rush, and you always have to look for cops, you know, like, because that guy is like clearly parked right after you make the turn, which is illegal over here because there's a clear sign that says to the right only, which is why we cannot turn left. Just, you know, there's a stop sign, right? You stop, you yield to people on the left, people on the right, and traffic from the right is never heavy. Except now it's heavy because everybody's going to the right and they do a U-turn at the roundabout. But idiots, I mean, freaking bureaucracy, you know, they put these signs up for no reason whatsoever. Okay, let's see, these guys, are they smart enough to go right? Because that guy just looks like a regular, oh, you see, one guy. The first small black SUV came out and turned left right away. The cop jumped out because he was watching in the mirror. He has his next victim. Son of a, you know. But you see, all it takes is, you know, of course, this way when he's I'm gonna increase the picture so you will see. So this way, you know, of course you can clearly see it's a cop, right? Because he's like, you know, almost bald shaven head, he's beefy, he's young, you know, and he's wearing dark blue red striped pants. But his vehicle, I don't know, he's like just driving a personal vehicle, and he's making a killing over here. So as soon as he lets that guy go, he's just like a regular pickup truck sitting on the side, and he can just wait for his next stupid victim. People that don't know how to read signs. But anyway, we're doing an update. This was just a quick intro. So what's happening every day, I'm looking for a job, trying to basically, I need to add experience to my trucking, to the trucking part of my resume, right? And I redid my resume. I removed, you know, before it was all focused on heavy equipment operator. I was pushing, you know, my skills there, you know, but I only have 500 hours of experience, like real, which includes 50 hours at the school behind the wheel of a real wheel loader, and then 450 hours in a skid steer. So I have 500 hours. That might work for some people, but most of the time it's not gonna work because they all want at least 1 year of verifiable experience, which is probably close to like 2,000 hours, you know. And so now that I decided to get back my class 1, I redid my resume to focus on trucking. So I just show basically you know, introduction, and then my general skills, which include very important pre-trip inspection, everybody wants that, and then, you know, securing loads, dealing with computer freight software, you know, whatever I could focus on, I added all there. And then I listed all my trucking jobs all the way back to 2005, and I even listed the job. I had a couple of jobs for a couple of different companies when I worked as a tow truck driver. Okay, hold on one second. Delivery. Yeah, sorry about that. I just checked. I've been talking for the past 10 minutes, and turns out when my Uber Eats popped up and gave me the order that I declined, the video stopped recording. But I was saying that now the plan is to get into better shape. You know, I was at like 188 pounds. Now all of a sudden I'm at 196. Doesn't take long when, you know, like this job can be stressful, this delivery job, and so you want to have some nice food and, you know, have a drink at the end of the shift. And so yeah, but I'm cutting my booze. Yesterday I had only 2 beers and slept way better. I started taking some collagen additives because, you know, that's what happens when if you drink too much, you know, booze and coffee, that's what happens to your skin, you see? So I look like a mummy. So we're gonna fix that. And the way to do that is you cut your alcohol so your skin can regenerate, and then you take some collagen supplements so to nourish your skin. And also need to lose some weight, even though I don't think my blood pressure is out of, you know, beyond normal. I think I don't feel bad, I feel good. But I'm gonna restart, you know, training, and probably maybe, like, I'm thinking first week of March, I'm gonna go find the driver's medical clinic and go do a medical. I do have my form here, carrying it in my Jeep. You see, you need this special form. You cannot just, so for this you have to stand in line up like for half an hour at the registry. So I'm gonna do my, just like people suggested, I'm gonna do my medical before my paperwork arrives from Ontario proving that I did have a Z or Class 1 license. And then I'm gonna pack everything together, and this way when I go to the registry or DMV, maybe they'll do everything in one sitting. I just give them the medical and they give me back my Class 1. So that's the plan. So that's like the ideal solution. But I don't know, they might, because it's been more than a year since I moved here in October 22, maybe they will make me take a road test or a computer test. I don't know. And road tests are, you know, super expensive because you have to rent. I don't have my own truck right anymore. You have to rent something, especially if it's with a trailer. That's super expensive. And somebody was saying I should have kept the truck and trailer, but I think that's how you make money in trucking. You know, you use your job to pay for the truck, same as with mortgage and the house, right? And then when you want to retire, when you want to leave, you have a nice paid up truck. And so mine was not that paid up, but still I make 80 grand Canadian on the truck and 80 grand on the trailer. You know, that's nothing to laugh at. And that's how I was able to buy this apartment. You know, even still I have a mortgage, but my payments are very low. But also I didn't have insurance, right? So if I had kept the truck, yeah, I could have kept the truck and trailer, but I would need to go to work for somebody. But I had that accident, right, on my record. You know, most people want to see at least 3 years of clean experience. And plus, you know, I was burned out. I needed a break. And after you've been your own boss, it's very hard to go and, you know, work for some, you know, trucking outfit where you have to listen to a 25-year-old dispatcher telling you what to do, you know. So I hope now, you know, now I feel my burnout is done. I got my big vacation, part of which was that, you know, that trip through US where I visited all these parks, which was super nice. Took a whole bunch of pictures of these, you know, deer and the various animals. It was really relaxing. And so now, after living in this great part of Canada, I really enjoy the mountains. I feel like I'm ready to get back. And of course, with my experience, that's what I'm good at. 17 years of experience, especially with heavy haul multi-axle rigs, up to 10 axles, right? My heaviest load was 120,000 pounds. So I'm pretty sure it's still valuable, even though I have not driven in 14 months, but that should not be a problem. I can operate, you know, manual transmission, automatic transmission, I don't care. 10 speed, 13 speed. Like my International was a 13 speed, and my Mac and K Whopper were 18 speed, and when I was learning at the driver school I had a 10 speed. So I can shift them all, but I would say my favorite probably is a 13 speed. But if I was buying a truck again, I would definitely go for automatic. Forget it. Especially for heavy haul. You know, when you're driving with a heavy load somewhere in the mountains, you don't want to be shifting all the time. So automatic is the way to go. Okay, so those are my news. The weather's nice, even though it's still February, but it feels like spring. Everything is melting. Feels like early spring.